Community Viewpoint.
And welcome back to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pawlak, your host for this segment. And we have a very special segment today. We have a couple of my good friends from Death Valley Junction. You know where Death Valley Junction is, don't you? I'm sure you've been there. You've been to the Amargosa Opera House? You haven't. Have you seen Marta Beckett dance? Well, it's too late to see Marta dancing now. She's a little bit up in age. But there's a lovely lady that's been here before, Jenna McClintock, who is dancing in her stead, and she's carrying on the tradition of Marta Beckett. And this is, let's see, the middle of April, the end of April. The season will be ending shortly at the end of May, but there's still time to see Jenna perform. But after that season is over, we still will have a cafe that'll be opening up shortly. And our two guests today are Bobbi Fabian, who is the cafe manager, and Brooke Van Natta, is it?
Yeah.
She does everything else
That's right.
what Bobbi doesn't do. So they're going to be talking about the cafe and also a special program that'll be coming up shortly. So tell us, you're not from here, right, Bobbi?
That's right, I'm not from here at all.
She's from Eastern Pahrump, that's why the accent.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the cafe is had many incarnations, and it's being reincarnated by you and
That's right.
Brooke.
Yeah, so this is the first time the cafe has been run as part of the non-profit.
Ah, okay.
Previously, it had been leased. And so all the money, all the profits that we make will be going to the restoration of the building and to continue Marta's legacy.
Oh, okay. So that's exciting too.
It
So
is.
basically, if you go down Bella Vista, please stop before you get to the Amargosa Opera House. Every now and
Don't
then,
run into it.
Right.
People do run into it.
Yeah, a few years ago, a
It has
gentleman ran
happened.
into it. That's why there's some posts in front of that.
Yeah.
But make a left-hand turn. The cafe is on the left side of the compound there. And you're going to have a wonderful menu and everything.
That's right. We're using a lot of local Pahrump farmers, a lot of fresh local produce. It'll be really good food. Different to what's around the area, but a lot of favourites that Pahrumpians might enjoy. Burgers, BLT, all that sort of stuff. But
And I had
fresh.
I had one of your biscuits the other day with
You
some
did.
preserves that were made here in Pahrump.
That's right, yes. From Michelle's French Country Cottage. Michelle makes her own jam, she grows her own fruit. So yeah, we'll be doing all that.
That is not a commercial, but, but it was very good. You had about 5 different varieties there from her.
That's right, yeah. And
Yeah.
she'll be making special ones for us too in this next season, so it'll be exciting.
Excellent.
Exclusive ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're here to talk about something else, though. Also, there's a special program that'll be coming up. So you want to tell us about that?
That's right. So on May 5th, we'll be having a film screening. The film is called Mona Lisa is Missing. It's a documentary. And we'll also be having dinner as part of that and Q&A with the directors. Now, it's a fundraiser for the Amargosa Opera House.
Oh, okay.
And so people can buy tickets and come to the dinner and do the Q&A with the filmmakers after.
Do we have the phone number of the Opera House up there? If they don't know, it's 760-852-4441.
That's right.
They will shortly, because Noah will be putting it up there. I knew we forgot something.
Yeah.
So, and then this is about the Mona Lisa being stolen in early
Brooke,
1900s.
Brooke can talk about that.
Yeah, I think it was 1911, wasn't it? So basically, there was someone who. Well, I don't want to give too much of the documentary away, but the Mona Lisa was taken from the Louvre Museum in Paris.
It was just
And
missing
it disappeared
years?
for a few years.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so this kind of, this follows, the filmmaker is named Joe Medeiros, and he really became captivated with that story, and so he did a lot of investigations that led him to Italy, I believe, and finding out about the guy who took the Mona Lisa. So it kind of like follows that whole mystery.
Okay, and we'll see that at the Opera House itself, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to clarify on the dinner is at 5:30. So it's in the cafe before the screening. And that's $25 for that. And then the screening of the documentary itself is in the Opera House at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And that will be with the filmmakers. They will be in attendance. And then it runs roughly, I believe, about an hour and a half. And then we'll go back to the cafe for the Q&A with the directors over dessert. So you can come for the whole evening,
Wow, that is a whole
or you
evening,
can
yes.
come, you know, just to the screening and stay for the Q&A. So.
And you can find out more by calling that number that's on the screen, right? Or will be on the screen. 760, still got to do it, 852-4441. Or I should have put it on my forehead.
Yeah.
And you do have a little clip of that?
Yeah, there's a trailer, I think, that
A little
we can
trailer?
show.
Can we show that, do you think, Noah?
The Mona Lisa is simply the most important single painting in the world.
This is the story of the greatest little-known art theft in history.
This comes as close as I've ever seen to a perfect crime.
Committed by the world's most unlikely thief, Vincenzo Peruggia.
My impression of Perugia is a not very bright guy.
He had it for 2 years. What the hell was he doing in those 2 years?
And no one knows why he really did it.
Patriotism,
Revenge.
money.
Not even his only daughter, Celestina.
È sempre una certa emozione, ecco. E poi, quando devo parlare del mio papà, io non ho avuto la gioia di conoscerlo.
That's where I come in. I'm a writer who's been obsessed with Peruggia's crime for more than 30 years. I was hoping she could tell me her father's motive, but she wanted that answer too. I told her I'd try to find it.
Almeno prima da morire saprò bene la verità.
That's all she wants.
The truth.
The truth.
Eh?
So I took her son to where the crime was committed, and her daughter to where the painting was found.
Nonno Vincenzo, cosa hai fatto?
And on the way, there were surprises.
And you have never seen those photos before.
Never.
Come in.
Evidence of an accomplice.
I shown the painting to Lancelotti only.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about Picasso.
Did he say Picasso?
Oh, yes, he was questioned.
Then, in Peruggia's own words, I found the missing piece.
C'è un motivo e questo è il mio segreto.
Ecco.
Are you surprised about your grandfather? Should we tell your mother? Telling Celestina the truth was the hardest thing I ever had to do.
I was just mentioning the animation reminded me of Monty Python.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah, there's some really good animation in, just as you see it in the trailer. It's sprinkled throughout the film. It's really good.
So what they're talking about, John went to Wikipedia and found out all the information, and it's true. So you could do that too. If it's in Wikipedia, it's got to be true. If it's on the internet. So I want to clarify one thing. We have separate issues with the screening itself is $20 for
That's right.
the
for
movie.
The screening of the movie is $20.
And the meal?
The meal prior to and including dessert afterwards with the Q&A is $25.
Okay.
So altogether it's $45.
Okay.
If people just want to come to the screening, $20, and they want to come to the Q&A afterwards, they can make a donation for dessert.
Okay.
We'll have dessert for them if they're interested in that.
Okay, so the show starts at 7, you said?
Show starts at 7, dinner is at 5:30.
Okay, 5:30. And you'll have some of those cards with that on it strewn around town.
We will, and we'll have little flyers up. We'll have some cards tomorrow at Earth Day.
Earth Day, they'll be at Earth Day too, so you
Yeah.
can come over to the park I swear, well, this won't play before then, but God, I wish the winds will die down by then.
I know.
At least it'll be sunny.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
Yeah.
And all we need is the wind to die down.
Exactly.
So,
But that's all about Earth, you know.
Yes.
Mother Nature, all that.
Yes. She's stirring the pot.
That's
for that.
right.
But so, for the meal, the menu,
Mm-hmm.
what would that be like?
Well, I'm not going to give too much away, but it will be predominantly Italian.
Oh, okay.
Purely because, you know, the guy who stole the Mona Lisa was Italian.
Okay.
But there will be a little bit of a French influence because, you know, there is that French-Italian contentious. I won't give anything away about the film, but there'll be a French-Italian battle in the menu. Put it that way.
And there will be a vegetarian option.
Yes.
As well.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
You can sit in the corner and eat some salad.
That's right. No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
But you have, what is that thing called? A cappuccino machine? The whole thing, that big thing?
An espresso machine.
Espresso. It's a Cadillac, believe me.
It is.
It's got lights on the side.
I know, they
and
flash
they light
and
up.
everything.
If nothing else, you got to watch the machine. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So you could take it out at night on the road because it's got lights. So, Brooke and Bobbi, we got a couple minutes left if you want to do a recap. Remember, it's the Death Valley Junction Amargosa Opera House. The season for Jenna dancing will end sometime.
End of May.
End of May.
Yeah, we also have actually live music on the last weekend to call the Opera House as well. That number again, 760-852-4441. To find out about live music accompaniment to Jenna's performance, which will be fantastic. There's a pianist and a violinist who play the music live. It's absolutely fantastic, so that's really worth seeing too.
Yeah, they were there at the beginning of January, and it was a beautiful show. So. Yeah.
So things are happening at the Amargosa Opera House, Death Valley Junction. I think on weekends there won't be any road construction in Bella Vista.
No, that's right.
You do have to watch out for the road. There are some blockages over there, so just be careful because the road has been slowly eating itself up because of the because of the floods. But they're working on it quite a bit. So. Bobbi, Brooke, we thank you for coming all the way to Pahrump.
Thank you.
And it's only, what, a 40-minute drive at the most?
Not even.
Depending on how fast you drive.
That's right.
All right, thank you very much for coming. Thank you,
Thanks,
Noah. 760-852-4441. Thank you very much.
Community Viewpoint.